Hey ladies, so wanted to pop on and walk you through our next step as you get started with your business. And so this step we're going to talk to you about, or I want to talk to you about just your Facebook group and setting up your VIP customer group. So this is such a huge part of business these days. So much of what we do is just kind of initiated through Facebook, and so really being able to know exactly what you want to do and how to do. Just getting your groups and stuff set up. So that's just a really big piece of your business these days. And so I want to show you exactly kind of how to do it. So kind of one thing to start off is that you can't use, when you're creating your group, you create a brand new group, and this is going to be for your customers and your hostesses. And so this is a group you can't, 31 has some guidelines. So you can't have the number 31 or the name 31 in the title of your group. So you can't say, 31 by Julie Goodman or 31 bags. You couldn't have that be your name. So kind of think about something fun. Mine is Bags by Julie. Super simple, easy to remember. But that's just the name that I came up with. That's my website. That's kind of where I go. And that's just kind of what I've run with. So just think of something fun like that you can name your VIP group. That's easy to remember, that's easy to type out and spell. Just because this is how people are going to search for you via Facebook. So the purpose of these VIP groups is really to build that relationship with your customers, to help them, yes, keep the products in front of them. So let them know what specials we have, what new deals we have going on, what incentives, to let them know if there's like outlet sales or ways to use the products, or kind of get them excited about what's coming. But one thing that's such a key part of your Facebook group is to have fun with it. So you don't want to be all salesy, because people are not going to want to be a part of your group if all you do is sell, 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 sell. So really you want to kind of keep that your focus is to have fun with it. So if you just go on Google or Pinterest and you type fun Facebook party games or fun Facebook games, like you'll see a bunch of little icons that you can do. There's just a ton of different options in terms of, things that you could make fun. There's in some of the 31 groups, they have like, they'll have a large utility tote with a bunch of random things in it. And, you post that and you say, guess how many whatever is in the large utility tote. So, and then you send a little nail file or something to the person who's closest. So just things like that, they're going to keep them coming back, but not necessarily always sell, 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 or book, book, book. So just kind of a little intro to that. So did you know, I'd say, so I've been doing this over 8 years now, and I would say on an average about 5 to 10% of my business actually comes through Facebook. So while this is such a huge part of business these days, the majority of my sales every month, the majority of what I do and random sales that I get are not generally initiated through my Facebook VIP group. The VIP group is more so just to continue to build that relationship with your customers, so that maybe when someone does need something randomly, you're the name that comes to mind. And so that's kind of the purpose of that. So just be very intentional about what you post in your Facebook group, and how often you post. So the purpose is really to build that relationship with your customers. So I want to show you, I'm going to minimize my screen here and go, so you guys can now see I'm logged into TOT here. And so I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook group. So, and kind of what you do to go about doing that. So I'm going to go back over to my, main Facebook page. Ooh, that's a random picture. But so I'm going to go over here to, on the left, it says groups here. Okay. So I'm going to click on that. Now this is when you click there, it's going to show you all the groups. Oh my goodness. I have way too many groups. All of these, or no, these are groups that people have invited me to join, that I have not joined. These are my favorite groups. These are groups that I'm in charge of, that I run. And So to create your new Facebook group, so you're going to go up here and you're going to click this green button up here. You're going to say create group, okay? So then you're going to name your group whatever. I'm just going to type in Bags by Julie, just for ease sake, and then you're going to have to add some people here. So so now what I would do, what you don't want to do, you don't want to go through your entire Facebook list and add them to your group. You do not want to do that. So I know that when people randomly add me to groups that I don't want to be a part of, I don't really want to be a part of it. And so I either immediately remove myself from the group, but if somebody sends a message to me and asks me, hey, I just started this business, I'm creating this group to kind of create some traction, would you be interested in joining? Can I add you to the group? Absolutely. I would love to check out what you're doing. If we have that relationship already, yes, I definitely would love to see what your business you're starting and kind of how you're getting your business up and running. So here's what I would do when you have to add some people. So I would maybe ask a couple close friends or family, and see if you can add them to your group. So say, hey, I'm creating this group. Do you care if I add you as I get going here? So so then you're going to want to have it's going to be a closed, okay? So that's what this means, is that that means that not everybody can join it. So it's not like if somebody searches for the group, they're going to find it, but they're going to have to request it to join. They're not just going to be able to randomly join the group. So then this little button down here is going to be pinned to shortcuts. Okay, so what that is going to do is that on the left-hand side of your Facebook page, there's going to be all of the groups that you have pinned to your shortcuts. So this is going to be one that you're going to hopefully post in on a day-to-day basis. And so that's definitely something that I would suggest doing. So, okay, so I'm going to uncheck this and I'm going to X out of here because I don't need to create an actual group. But that is kind of how you do it. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to go back into my, where is it here? Bags by Julie. So this is my Facebook group, okay? So you can kind of see how I have a mystery event that's going on right now. This was talking about the pink ticket that we had. Let's see here, just random things that I've done. So ways to just kind of engage. This is where I'm talking about some of our blankets that we have and how awesome they are. Love sharing about how I'm sending out Happy Mail. So yeah, so video that I did. This is some, just a fun way to kind of get people engaged. So yeah, so just random things. So now at the top of the group, there's this Facebook banner. Now Facebook, or 31 on TOT, on 31 Today, they have a ton of Facebook banners that you can use, or people have created them, and in some of the groups that have tons of 31 consultants, like My Bag Addiction over here on the left. There's a couple other ones. Let's see here. My Bag Addiction. Was another one. Real Life Pictures. Those are just a couple. Oh My Tote graphics. There are people in there that have created like Facebook banners. So if you go to those groups and request to join, there's a ton of graphics there that you can use. But I'll show you. So over here on 31 Today, if you go back into like the marketing material, so we're in October right now, so I'm going to click the October marketing material, and then I'll scroll down here. So you're going to see October customer Facebook cover for the US. So, and then just click that, and then you can save it to your computer and download it. But that's what those are. So you can click there's a bunch of random ones. These are also more pictures that you can use, videos that you can use, things like that. So, so the thing that you want to remember about a Facebook group is that we really want to, or I'm sorry, just in general, a general Facebook rule about your business is that you want to focus on sharing, not selling. And so this is going to be so huge, just because there's so many people I know, there's companies and businesses out there where they really encourage them to push on their Facebook, push and sell. 31 is not that. You don't want to sell on your personal Facebook page, okay? So the general idea is that you want to share, don't sell. So kind of an idea of what to do. So say I take my large utility tote and I go to the grocery store. I'm going to snap a picture real quick and I'm going to post it on my general Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page, and I'll say something along the lines of, how on earth would I ever go grocery shopping without my large utility totes? or, hashtag thank you 31 or something like that. So that's more of a sharing post rather than doing, large utility totes are the best ever. Who wants to buy one? $35. Here's my website. So you can kind of see the difference of how that comes across. People are going to be way more interested if you share. They're going to read. They're not going to get annoyed. You don't want to annoy people by selling. People aren't going to look at you. They're going to hide you. I've done that with people before myself from other businesses and other companies. Great people, but all they do is sell on their Facebook page, and I don't really want to be sold to every single time I go on Facebook. So that is more for, still using the sharing idea, but that's definitely more for your VIP group. So this is where I will, post my website to order, or say, this is going on, or here's what the deals are this month. The Facebook group is where I'm going to do that, not on my personal page. So okay, so when you're ready to add people to go in and get your group going. So now I've had this group for probably 5-6 years, something like that. Now I have 658 members. That's been built over time. I didn't just go in and add 658 of my friends. That's not how I did that. So, the way you want to get people in your group, you don't want to go do a mass ad, not at all. You really want to reach out, send those personal invitations, tell them, hey, I just started my business. I'm creating this VIP group. Would you care if I added you, or would you like to join the group? Sending those messages is really going to start it off well, for them to be excited about what you're doing, for them to actually look at what you're doing. If they just randomly get added, and if it's someone you haven't talked to since elementary school, they're really just going to get more annoyed than really care about what you're doing with your business. So be intentional about who you add. Don't add everyone. So okay, so let's see. Another way you could do that is, I have some notes here that I'm looking at here, but another way that you can add people to is post on your personal page. You can say something like, I just started my 31 business. I'm super excited. I'm launching my VIP customer group. Let me know if you would want to check it out. Don't put the link, but then let people comment beneath it and say, oh, I'd love to comment, or I'd love to check it out. So then you can go ahead and add them to the group once they've been sent in a way given you that permission to add them. So, okay, so another way too to kind of add people to your group, host a contest. So have a contest, say, okay, once I get 30 people, I'm going to do this contest. So you add 30 people, you get 30 people added to your group, and then you post in there, say, okay, so let's see, say something along the lines of, okay, I'm getting my group up and running. If you have any friends or family that you think would love 31, go ahead and send them an invite and add them. And so and then for every new person that you add, I'm going to enter your name into a drawing to win a key fob or a nail file or something simple like that. So it doesn't have to be anything big, but just just a way to kind of expand your circle and get more people in the group. So okay, so another way too is that you can add people at your home party. So after every home party that I do, I send out a little text message saying thank you so much for coming, and I include the link to my VIP group in the text message. So I say, thanks so much for coming to Cindy's party on Saturday. It was a great time meeting you. I wanted to let you know I have a VIP customer group. Here's the link if you want to check it out. So so I send that to all my customers after my parties. I post it in the Facebook event that I have created for them as well. So getting people to join that way is good as well. So, okay. The other thing I wanted to say about your Facebook group is to be consistent here. So ideally you want to post maybe every day, every other day, just be consistent, because that's going to keep people coming back. So if you post once a month or once every 2 weeks, they're really not going to be engaged with your posts. They're not going to be engaged with your page. You want to, again, the purpose of these is to build that relationship and to really help them see the value of 31, and to help them to see you as the person who's really going to be helping them find the solutions that are going to work for them in their life, that 31 is going to provide. And so So be consistent. But then that also said, you don't want to post 10 times a day. So you don't want to post, every hour or something with, every single fun post you saw on Pinterest. You don't want to do that because you're going to overwhelm them, and they're going to get annoyed, and then they're going to leave your group. So be consistent, but not overbearing. So, and then you also don't want to, this isn't the place that you want to beg for orders or beg for parties. So please, host a party for me, or please somebody order, I'm $35 short of a party, or hostess rewards, or something like that. You want to be strategic in the way that you post it and what you say and do. So yeah, so that's kind of an overview and how-tos for your Facebook group. Again, this is such a huge part of our business.